Hello and welcome to 4000 and Counting, brought to you by Hurricane E-Bikes. I'm Watty, this is Mark, and today we are talking about the fiasco that is the Lee Valley Ice Centre. Now, this should be a happy video, mate. Like, we should be able to come on here with a brand new rink, twin pad, 30 million sheets spent, and be excited. But the way the last 2 weeks have gone have been a car crash. I mean, we start off with the fact that there's no parking for ticketed events at the ice rink due to a condition that was in the plans when it was built. Now, I don't know if Lee Valley knew about this in the lead up or whatever, but that's the first thing. And we've now just been told that's been released by Lee Valley today that if they want to sell tickets to their event, they're going to face considerable ice time increases. They are no longer allowed to sell their tickets through Eventbrite, and there's no ticket selling. Mate, I can't get my head around it. What do you think, first of all, regarding like the parking? I know you were reading up a little bit about like the eco and everything.
Yeah, so I've studied a little bit about this, just in general. With the regards to the upgrading of the rink and everything, like certain planning permissions are put in place and they've seemed to go down the eco route. And I think I read that they've got bat boxes and stuff for wildlife. And I get the approach is a bit like Forest Green Rovers in the football, but it just doesn't make any sense. Like, I can't get my head around it either.
So it's ran by the same company that run the Swindon Link Centre. And if you look at their website, there's plenty to do on there. It's not just an ice rink. They do have twin pads. There's hockey. There's whitewater raft. There's all sorts of stuff going on there.
Incredible facility.
Absolutely incredible facility. Now, I don't know how they expect to welcome a senior ice hockey team into their venue without parking, and then to go on again to then basically let the club know what is it, the Haringey fixture, which is the 24th. So we're recording this 21st, basically 3 days before the game, that you're not allowed to sell tickets. I believe they're going to let 100 people into the building on a first come, first serve basis, if I've read that correctly.
That's what I've read.
So you can't drive there. You've got to hop on public transport and then just get to the rink and hope that there's a ticket left. What sort of system is that?
Let's just read the statement first.
Yeah, go for it.
We've been instructed by Lee Valley Ice Centre that if we promote reservations to the game online, we'll face considerable increases in ice hire costs. We can only allow 100 spectators on a first-come, first-serve basis upon arrival to the ice rink. We sincerely apologise for any inconvenience caused. We've processed refunds for anyone who already purchased a ticket online via Eventbrite. We are very sad that the introduction of a new ice centre has meant we can no longer operate as we did prior to the original centre's closure.
It sounds like they're being shafted, and from what we're reading, they were talking like, this is the Lee Valley Ice Centre himself. They were talking about being excited to welcome Lee Valley back, and there was an article on the IHA website talking about it, and trying to create a little bit of buzz. Now, why choose Hurricane e-bikes? Well, let me tell you. No servicing costs, no need to buy, no interest cost, no long-term agreement, no maintenance cost, no worries, because all their products come with a lifetime warranty. Hurricane are in fact the only company within the UK to offer a lifetime warranty on LCD screens, batteries, motors, all components. Guess what? Ordering from Hurricane couldn't be any easier. You just go across to hurricane.ebikes on their website, and all you got to do is literally head to the website, select your bike, add your accessories, confirm your details, and it's on its way over to you. My personal favorites are the M250 mountain bike, the M350 off-road mountain bike, and the big daddy of them all, the RS8 off-road bike. It is a beast. You can get yours from as little as £1.85 per day. So what are you waiting for? Head over to Hurricane e-bikes now and take advantage of some fantastic deals. Now, I think that article came out early September, maybe the 2nd of September, something like that. Since then, the last 2 or 3 weeks has been nothing other than a nightmare for the Lions. Now, as it stands, they're a pay-to-play club, right? Playing in that National 2. Yeah. We had speculated prior, like months ago, prior to the facility opening, would we maybe see them step up to an IHL 1 if they could pack out the building? Not any bigger, because obviously, not any higher, sorry, because the seating capacity wouldn't allow it to be bigger. But you could probably make up enough money through ticket sales and people coming in through the door to eventually turn that into an NIHL 1 South club. Now they look like they might struggle to see out the NIHL 2 season. Those people coming in the door, they might only be paying £6 or £7, but that goes a long way to pay for referees' fees and all the other things that ultimately is going to end up coming out of the guys' pockets, because it is pay to play. Now, something needs to be done about this. I saw a couple of posts on our Twitter. I think Deck Ryan was one of them, saying, I wonder if Sport England are going to get involved. They should definitely be looking at it. Like, whoever's in charge of that department should be looking at it. And why build this brand new facility and then handcuff the team within a month of opening? It makes absolutely no sense.
No sense at all. I feel really sorry for the club. You get that feel good factor. They've got, the new facility. It's gonna draw new fans because of of it being new, and there's going to be a lot of promoting within the area. They have the chance to, possibly they could have possibly stepped up in the future if plans are in place. Because you've got a nice solid area of hockey around there now. You've got Chelmsford, not far. You've got Romford. You've got Invictus. You've got Cambridge, which isn't so far. If they get something up and running as well.
Well, there's a question: do Lee Valley go back and play out at Cambridge after all this wait and all this upheaval and 2 years?
How story is that, though? How stupid! Lee Valley have got a nice rink, but unfortunately, because of the situation, they have to play in Cambridge. And there's a facility on their doorstep, and
brand new facility.
The fact that they might have to consider going to Cambridge is just, that's not right.
Well, that seems to be the general consensus on our Twitter, or X as it is now. Is, will they go back to Cambridge? They should go back to Cambridge. We would have them back in Cambridge. Is someone else, Michael Leary says, it amazes me they didn't know about all this before they signed the contracts. Also, it's shocking from the rink to hold them against the wall and shoot them with 100 seating only. Now, I don't know what the answer is. I mean, the logical answer would be to allow people to come in the door, to allow the team to promote it. Guess what? If you start bringing in new fans to the ice hockey club, they're going to want to go skating. They're going to want to do some of the other some of the other activities that are there within the facility. And you're going to get residual. You're going to get residual people. As Biz likes to say, residual kills. Well, yeah, you're going to get that from people coming to a Lee Valley Lions game for the first time. They love it. They heard about it from a mate at school or someone at work and now they know this place is there. Now they want to go skating. Now they want to go climbing, whatever else is in the facility. And they'll make their money. It seems really short-sighted. I wonder if it is just a case of the manager of the rink hasn't got a fucking clue. It might just be poor management.
Honestly, I don't know where to go. I don't know. It's just, it could be the manager. It could be higher up. I genuinely just confused by this situation. How can you cap it at 100 fans? Like, what does that do? That's not. Surely the idea is to make businesses sustainable and, but then, try and make money. That's what you do as a business. By capping it at 100, why are you limiting it?
Well, my guess would be that they don't see any of the money from the 100 and it all goes towards the Lee Valley Lions. That's their way of reducing the amount of people that come into the building, stupidly enough. I'm guessing so that it doesn't clash with other activities and stuff on there. But we've seen from the Link Centre, they get 1,100 people in at Swindon, and there's still snooker and gym and ball hockey and football and climbing and everything going on at that Link Centre. And it's never been an issue so far. So I wouldn't understand why Lee Valley would be any different.
Just makes, honestly, I don't know what else to say. It just makes no sense.
It's very frustrating. Ladies and gents, let us know what you think, because obviously this is a brand new situation. It could still yet change in the coming days here. But the consensus is that Lee Valley Lions have been absolutely shafted. If you've got a better idea than any of us to on what could be done about it, please put it in the comments. Let's make this video go far and wide, because we want to let Lee Valley know that they got our support, and hopefully you guys are on board and support them as well. It's tough at ENL2 to make the numbers work as it is, to then handcuff the team before they even get started. It's just going to make it even harder to attract sponsors, harder to attract players to come and play there. There's just so many negatives on the back of these last 2 weeks that are totally unfair on the club.
Definitely, new facility should be a great opportunity, and it's gone tits up.
Yeah, it has. There could have been potential to be, with that being a twin pad there could have been potential to maybe start holding some GB stuff, or at least Southern England based stuff there. If I was the EIHA and anybody else right now, I'd be like, boycott, fuck you. Until you start treating the senior team with some respect, then we're not going to send any extra business your way. And I think that'll probably be the way that people think, especially with the fantastic deal that Cambridge do for England and Team GB and everything for the training facilities that they've got there. So yeah, I think they've massively scored an own goal this early on. Still time to change it, but they need to change it, and they need to mean it, and they need to go out there and actually actively try and claw back some of the trust that they've ultimately going to have lost.
Yeah, surely they can work something out here and just make it happen. It's still, there's time. Just don't let a club fall like that.
Yeah, it's not fair. Anything else from you on this, Mark, or are we good to wrap it?
We covered it.
Folks, let us know what you think. I personally think it's an absolute piss take, but maybe you've got a different view. Maybe you can see where the rink are coming from. I don't think there's going to be many in that camp, but either way, let us know below. Make sure you subscribe, comment, like, do all the usual good stuff, and we'll see you for another episode very, very soon. Peace.